Good morning. How are you this morning? All right, thank you very much. We're going to talk about customer service this morning. Okay? But before we launch into this lecture, I'd like to speak about the 4 students, our 4 colleagues who met with an accident yesterday. I'd like to give you an update on them. So the update is that Sehaj, he is in Mahavir. The last reports I got last night around midnight, he was not doing too well. He's not doing too well, but he is not critical. Okay? So that's the good part of it. Apurva, he is in BAP, and he's got a skull injury. He was bleeding through the ears. His ear is badly damaged, so he requires some kind of plastic surgery to get that fixed. But the good thing is, the bleeding helps because it doesn't stay in the brain, and that's good. So he should recover. The other 2, Siddhant and Krishna, I had a conversation with them. Siddhant was at Adarsh, so he's doing well, very minor injuries. And Krishna too, she's got very minor injuries, but she's at BAPS when I last saw her. So that is the update on the students, and sometime during the day you will get more updates from your lectures when you go to your other classes. So having said that, let's just spend a minute of silence and take our positive energy and pray for these 4 students so that they get a speedy recovery. Okay? Just a minute of silence. Okay, thank you. All right, customer service. Let me start with a little brainstorming. And you tell me, guys, if you can answer this question. I would want to create some interest in this class. These are 9 dots, correct? You see them? What I want you to do is in 4 strokes, 4 clean strokes, connect the dots. Okay? You got paper and pencil? All right, let's go. 1 minute. If you've done it, four clean strokes. 4 clean strokes. Thirty seconds. Fifteen seconds. Done it? You got it? All right, let's wait. 5 seconds. Teamwork is allowed. All right, time. Hands up. Who got it? No? Come on. No one got it? All right, let's see if I get it. Okay? It's been a long time since I did this. Let me see. All right, let's start. We take a point here and we go down there. Okay? We take a point here, one stroke, 2. All right? This is 3. This is out. Okay? And then from here, 4. What do we learn from this? In customer service, the most important thing is to think outside the box. If you try to connect these dots within the box, you're not going to be able to connect them. You're going to go all over. You've got to go outside the lines to get this connection. Can you do it now? Okay? So the key to this in customer service is you've got to constantly think outside the box. If you frame yourself in a box within these 9 dots, the customer at times is not going to be satisfied. So that's the important part of what we are going to be doing today. Now you're asking me, what is in this for me? Why am I here? Why is this class happening? Let me give you what you should be focused on. Okay? Empowerment leads to wow service, in turn leading to repeat customers. Empowerment leads to wow service, which leads to repeat customers. Why do you want repeat customers? It's good for business. If your customer keeps coming back, it's going to help your business. If the customer comes once and doesn't come back, you lost that customer. Correct? Have you heard of Hampton Inns? Right? Hampton Inns, what's their biggest customer service strategy? Who said that? Hampton Inns. There's one in Baroda. Okay, the next time you're in Baroda, go and check out the hotel. They have 100% satisfaction guaranteed. 100% satisfaction guaranteed. If you stay a night at the Hampton and you spend $100 a night for that room, in the morning you go and tell the front desk, I had no hot water in my room. The receptionist is going to apologize, and then she's going to say, or he's going to say, in keeping with our 100% satisfaction guarantee, sir, since we did not satisfy you, we're going to give you your money back. No questions asked. She will give the money back to the customer, and it's over. She doesn't go and get signature of a supervisor, where the supervisor will go and get a signature of a manager. They are empowered to deliver that kind of service. And they will never be questioned by the supervisor why they did it. They will never ask the customer, let me check whether the water was really not coming. No question asked, guarantee. Hampton Inn is a very successful limited service hotel chain run by Hiltons. In India, it's called Hampton by Hilton. Check it out. The second important thing is service recovery. Who knows Murphy's Law? Come on, law students. Who knows Murphy's Law? Murphy's Law it's not a legal thing. It just says when things have to go wrong, they will go wrong. Okay? That's called Murphy's Law. When things have to go bad, they will go bad, no matter whatever you try. All right? So for that, we have a service recovery program. When you've done everything right, you've trained, you've empowered, you've got systems and processes in place, and still things go wrong. Hot water didn't work. 99 rooms got hot water, 1 room didn't get hot water. Something is wrong there. So, service recovery. That is the service recovery. Now that guest who had a cold shower rather than a hot steamy shower is very happy. He's satisfied. He's going to come back. Okay? So the service recovery program. That's very important for you when you're in business, running your own restaurants, hotels, or other businesses. The next thing is, today, you have to build customer relations through trust. Customers do business with people and companies they trust. Write that in diamonds on your business. They will only come back if they trust you, if they trust your company. After what happened in 2008, the great crash, customers have become very savvy where to invest. Now they're looking at who is on the board of directors of that company where I'm going to put my money. What is their track record where they're going to put their money? So we're going to talk about trust, all right? And then, of course, we're going to wrap it up, question and answers, and then this lecture is going to be about 60 minutes, okay? Within the 60 minutes, I'll speak for 35 minutes. We'll see a video, a very interesting video for about 6-7 minutes. And then we'll do an exercise where you see these two flip charts for about 15 minutes. And then there'll be a question and answer to wrap it up. The exercise, we will ask you to list your pet peeves. We'll ask you for some wow service experiences. And then, of course, there's a home assignment. So at the end of this lecture, by the end of this lecture today, as on customer service, you will be able to describe instances that create wow service in the service sector, especially hospitality sector. The students should have to score 90% in both the combined assessment objective test that will happen after this session, as well as at the end of the semester examination. But both the examinations will be closed book examinations. Okay? So, I'll repeat that. By the end of this lecture today on customer service, you will be able to describe the instances that create wow service in the service sector, especially in hospitality. You have to score 90% in both the continuous assessment objective test that will happen after this session and at the end of the semester examination. Both these examinations will be closed book examinations. Okay? All right, having said that, let's proceed with the main lecture now. Any questions so far on the objectives of this lecture? No? All right, let's go. All right. What is our Indian culture? What heritage? What are those three specific words that we use very often? Excellent, excellent. Is that it? All right? That's the, okay? All right, what does it mean? Anybody? What does that mean? Guest is our God. Okay. What else? They should be treated like? All right. Okay. Let's see. Is this right? Guest is king? All right. You said God. Guest is king. Okay. All right. What does that mean? Develop a sense of responsibility towards our guests. Is that right? You agree with that? And the last thing is, treating others as you would like to be treated yourself. Extremely important. Okay, I see a lot of heads nodding. Now, if you want to take notes, you can, but at the end of this lecture, you will get a handout, which is the part of the presentation, and all these notes. So, all that is here. So, if you want to take notes, fine. If not, and this will also be available on the University VLE software. Okay? So, all right, now let's go. What is customer service? Anyone wants to define customer service?
If the customer pays to the person, he should get the service towards the payment. He should get the service. If he is paying something, he should get the service from the person he is paying.
Excellent. Very good. Anybody else? So when a customer pays, he or she expects service value for what he or she has just paid you. Correct? Right. Unfortunately, great guest service or customer service is very rare. It's very rare. A lot of companies, 80% of companies that were surveyed in this particular survey, rated their service as superior, that we are delivering superior service. All right? Let's see. However, when they went to the real customers, only 8% of them really said that these companies deliver superior service. So end of the day, it's the customer that is important. All right? So now let's try and define what is customer service. My favorite definition of customer service is this. Customer service is a voluntary act that demonstrates a genuine desire to satisfy, if not delight, a customer. So what are the key words there? A voluntary act. You have to love customer service, so that is in your DNA. In the hospitality business, customer service, or in any business today, customer service is superior, is prime. It has to be in your DNA. That demonstrates a genuine desire, a genuine desire, not an artificial smile, we'll do it. It has to be very, very genuine. Okay? And to satisfy, if not, delight. Go above satisfaction, delight, superior, wow. Got it? So that, and I think this is a great definition. It's from this book called Delight Our Customers by Steve Curtin, and I've heard him speak in the United States. He's an awesome customer service speaker. All right? Let's see this. We're going to give you a home assignment. All right? Not right now, home. Many of you are going to be in business of your own, right? How many in family business here? Wow, that's a whole bunch of you guys. Great. How many of you in hospitality want to be in hospitality as a career? Great. So it's sort of connected, family business and hospitality, right? I see the same hands going up. Very good. So I think I would suggest that you guys have start making or writing your own definition of what exceptional customer service is as a home assignment. And we'll review that at a subsequent class. Okay? So after the break, when you all come back after 10 days of vacation, or in our next class, we'll take a look at what your definitions are, and then we'll work individually with you to create a definition that is going to suit your particular business. Got it? Right. Now, next 3 slides, we're going to do a case study of the 3 companies that have exceptional customer service, who created exceptional customer service and are very successful at doing that. Okay? So let's go. What's this? Virgin what? Mobiles. And what? Airlines. All right. Okay. Everyone's awake this morning. Great. It's going to make life easier. All right. What is the mission statement? To grow a profitable airline where people love to fly. People. The important key word here is people love to fly, and where people love to work. You see here what's happening? People who love to work, people who love to fly. When they meet, you have wow. All right? So, who's the chairman of Virgin Airlines? Right? That's right. Go ahead, Richard. I heard Richard. Richard? Surname, no. Well, right, great. That's it. So Richard Branson, his famous statement, mistakes are sure to happen. Inevitable. Mistakes are sure to happen. Dissatisfied customers are not. Mistakes will happen. All right? But we don't want dissatisfied customers. Let's see how Virgin does this. All right, I'm going to show you a video. All right, so
go above and beyond to satisfy the customer. That's one lesson I learned from spending a day with a very famous CEO who has built a brand many consider the gold standard in customer service, Virgin Group founder Sir Richard Branson. I accompanied Richard Branson on Virgin America's first flight from Los Angeles to Las Vegas. It's a new route for the airline. Virgin America had just been named the top domestic U.S. airline in the United States based on quality. So I looked at this as an opportunity with Richard Branson, Virgin America CEO David Cush, and its employees to understand the secrets behind their exceptional customer service experience. I learned 7 lessons that all leaders can and should adopt if they hope to build successful companies. Lesson number 1, be visible. Richard Branson says, a good leader doesn't get stuck behind a desk. Branson is always on the move, meeting employees, talking to cabin crews, and soliciting feedback from passengers. He's constantly asking for their opinions.